Hi everyone, day 24. Now I've already looked in it, and as I said in my previous video, these are all pre-recorded because I'm busy over Christmas with guests coming to visit. Anyway, I've got day 24 here, and it's a lovely dye, this one. So we've got this gorgeous floral edger dye. That's absolutely beautiful, and it cuts out really nicely. And what I thought today, I'd just do white on white with a bit of acetate in the middle. But I'm going to cut it out for you just to let you see what it's like. So what I want to do is I want this piece here to go towards the edge of the card. Now this card's slightly too big, so just cut a piece off, just so we get it in the, my apologies, just so we get it in the correct order, the correct size even, not order. Oh, I feel so bad about knocking that camera. Yeah, that's better. So it's a floral edger card. I thought I could maybe do like a sort of pop-up bit as well, but I don't think so. I didn't try it, but I don't think you can. So if you pop it right to the very edge of your card, as near as you can get, not over it because you won't get that nice edge, just butt it up there. You can put tape on it if you want. I might do. Have I got any nearby? Just check. I didn't when I was doing it before. Let's go for it. So let's just cut this out. It needed to go through my machine quite a few times because it just didn't seem to be cutting. Just with a couple of passes through, it needed about 8. So bear with as I pop it through. I am still here, but it just seems to. So that's 2, 3. That's good when you hear that clicking noise. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's see what it's like. See if it's cut. So yeah, it's cut. It has cut. There's a few there that are not quite cut. If you look on the back, it's not quite cut. So, but this is what comes out. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's this beautiful, as I say, edging floral. And I'll just snip that bit away. So what you could do with a card like that is you could put, obviously I could have brought it back a bit, and then so you can just leave it white on white. The flowers do lift a bit. They don't completely come out, which is good, but they do lift a little bit. And as I say, this doesn't seem to have cut particularly well, but I may need to use another machine. So, you know, these kind of stand up a bit. They do at the bottom as well. They don't come out completely. They kind of hang on a bit. But it just makes that gorgeous floral edge. I'm sure you'll agree. So that's day 24's beautiful die, and it's a big die. So what I decided was that I'm going to make this sort of a card. Now, that still hasn't cut properly, so I think I'm going to pop it back through, because you can see there it's not cut. So the best thing is to line it up as much as I can now. It obviously goes the other way, surely, not that way. So I'm going to line it up right as much as I can, and I'm going to put it in long ways instead of straight across the way. So I'm just going to do this a few times, and then I'll get back to you and we can pop the card together. Right, so I've redone that. I've actually redone it on this bit as well because it wasn't that well cut at the back. So what I did was, for these two, I'd actually had a 6x6 card here, and I cut on the edge of this bit. This is my edge. I've got a bit of acetate here, which we're going to use. But I cut on the edge of my card like that, and then I thought, what could I do with that? And then I thought, oh, I wonder if I can make it into one of these cards that pop up above your fold. And then I couldn't work that out. I thought, no, it's an edge or die. So then I did it on this side, cut it again on this side. And then I thought, that's lovely. What can I do? So I then turned it round and I cut this down and then added a little flap so that I can pop it onto the back of the card like that. And that's my back panel, which I'll actually turn around to the correct side. And then I've got this piece of acetate that I thought I could pop in there, stick this on, and then stick this one on at the bottom, and we would get this acetate front card. So that's what I propose to do. So first things first, I'm going to stick this panel onto this piece here, and then that will be my fold. So I need to pop some glue on. So just pop some glue. If it'll come out, just need to let it run down a wee bit to the bottom. It should come out in a minute. It's not going to open right, that's why. Silly me. No, it's not coming out. Come on. Out you come. It'll probably come splurging out now. Doesn't want to come out today. Right, let's just use this one then. Right, so just made a flap, as I say, one that's quite substantial because it's going to hold on to this piece. So then just line this up just behind the score line. You don't want to go over the score line because it is to bend in half. There we go. That's worked out. Here's my bone folder. I thought. There we go. So just press that down with a bone folder or a block or something. And then the next thing I want to do is get this piece of acetate, which I've cut to size. Now it's not very in good condition. It's a bit scabby. I'll give it a wee wipe. You know, I've still got glitter everywhere on this table. It's ridiculous. So to pop my acetate on, I could use glue, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use tape because glue is quite messy. Although you can slide it into place with glue, it's still a bit messy. So I'm going to do tape. So I'm going to put tape on to my card on here, straight along there. Do that though, don't move it like that. Straight along there. Where's the scissors? There they are. Chop it off just there. I can chop that wee bit off the end, and then I'm just going to put another wee tiddly bit just underneath that. I know I've gone over a bit of the flowers, but that's okay. And just let's chop these edges off here. that. And then just press it down a wee bit and then lift it up. Get rid of those. So I want this to be the right way, so just make sure that is the right way. I think that's the way. After it's covered and everything, I'll give it a proper wipe. So still just behind the score line as well. So it's not good, it's got a hair there. Actually, a better way is probably just popping it behind the score line there and just bringing that down on top like that. Now, you may have to put glue on this bit as well, actually. These bits here. So let's just pop a bit of glue on some of this. Not too much because I don't want it splurging out. So I'm just kind of going around the very edge and in between some of the flowers, just to hold this bit down as well. And then just pop that over the top like that. Hold it for a few seconds and then that should be fine. That's better. Yep. Oh dear, this is covered in everything. It looks awful. I will clean it before I give it to somebody, don't worry. And if it's you, I'll definitely clean it, whoever you is going to be. So let's just give that a good old clean. That's a bit better, still a bit yucky. And then this bit at the bottom, I'm just going to stick that bit on the top. So I'm going to stick that on, I think, with glue this time. I wasn't going to, but I think I'm going to. So just not too much, just enough to go around that edge, down in between some of the flowers and down to that edge at the bottom as well. Now, I'm just wondering if I need to cut a couple of these bits off at the edge. I'm not sure. I think I'll just chop these two bits off because that looks very untidy. So if we just chop that off, if I can do it. There we go. And then this side has got a little area that needs chopped. Come on. That's fine. Right, so let's just pop this right at the bottom here of that bit. You can see me doing that there. And just give it a wee press down and hopefully no glue comes out. Like that. And then we can just give that all a burnish. Now it does look like it's slightly over there. I can always chop that down. So it's an aperture card. It's not an aperture card, it's a card with acetate. So the last thing I really want to just do is to put something in the middle that would hide. You know, I could put a verse behind that in the middle. So let me think. I'll be back in a second when I've got what I want to put in the middle. Right, so I've got this stamp. So I thought that would look quite nice in the middle. So I thought if I stamped that onto there and then cut round it. So I need to get a block. I'll pick that up and I'm going to stamp that Here's my ink. There we go. So I know I said it was white on white, but I'm actually going to use black now. So just stamping that stamp there, which is really nice. And then taking that off, and there's some stamped words in here that fit. And so let's put happy thoughts of you, which is quite nice. So I think that does fit in there. It should do. Let's hope it does. Or I could put sending many thanks. Maybe that would be better. Where's that about? I think that's it. That definitely fits in there. So let's pop that on and just be finished in a second, hopefully. Another quick card. Let's just wipe that off the block because I don't want to have any accidents. And then that just, as I say, fits within there. So just pop that down like that. There we go. And then I'm just going to cut this out. So just go around, just take my time. Oh, I want to keep the outline. Wasn't clever, gone a bit over that there, didn't mean to. Let's just cut this bit round. I've gone really quiet now because I'm concentrating. And then just, there we go. And that's going to go in the middle. And that is going to be, let me see, so that's going to go in the middle, and I'm just going to glue it as well. So bring that down. Oh. I'm going to put too much glue on it. I mean, obviously I want it to stick on there, but right. So just popping that there in the middle like that, and I'll just get my block to hold that down, and then I'm just going to add a couple of gems to the flowers, and then I'll be done. I think that's a really nice card. I really liked doing that. I enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed watching me. I'll pop down slightly so you can see a wee bit more. Now, that's to find the tiniest little gems that I've got. Tiniest little gems I can find in here. And they're going down because I've been using them quite a bit. Excuse me, I have still got that horrible remnants of the virus. It just never seems to go away. There we go, there they are. They're really tiny little gems. So just, or is that? No, I think there's tinier ones than that. Let me see, there's these ones. Yeah, I think they're on the same par. I think they are the tiniest ones. So I'm just thinking I'm going to put a couple of wee gems just on the small florals. Oh, not there. Move along a bit. Come on. Oh, no, not there either. that's slightly bigger. But it's nice to have three things. And then let's do the same up here. These are so dinky. They're almost as dinky as, well, they're as dinky as some of the dies that you get here. One. And then the last bigger one. Just put it on there. Like that. Just on there. And that is D24. Beautiful die. So, thank you again, and I hope you've enjoyed watching D24, and I hope you'll be inspired to do something like this or not. Thanks so much for watching. See you for Christmas Day tomorrow. Bye for now.